Good morning, everyone. Let us start with day 35 our regular SAP FICO session. There will be multiple parts of day 35 as this is a lengthy concept. The concept that we will understand in day 35 is cost component structure. When I say cost component structure, I mean different components that are required to produce the finished goods. In our case, the finished goods is the chocolate, which are large chocolate and small chocolates, and we will need different raw materials. We need to perform different activities. Similarly, there will be different overhead costs which we have to load to get the cost of the large chocolate and the small chocolates. I have put in here some of the raw materials that will be required, and we will also process these raw materials to produce the semi-finished materials, and then those semi-finished materials will be utilized to produce the large and small chocolates. So as you see here, the one those are highlighted in yellow are sugar, cocoa beans and milk. Those are the three raw materials which we will procure from outside, and by processing cocoa beans we will produce cocoa butter and cocoa milk, cocoa liquid. And when we process milk, then we will get milk powder and milk extract. Let me re-explain this. We will purchase sugar, cocoa beans and milk from outside, and then we will process cocoa beans to produce cocoa butter and cocoa liquid, which are semi-finished goods, and also we will process milk to produce milk powder and milk extract. These are the intermediate products or the semi-finished products. The next is we'll also utilize some of the indirect materials like lecithin, vanilla and flavoring to produce the large and small chocolate. Apart from these, there will be some machine costs, some labors will be working, energy and utilities cost. This energy and utilities cost we want to further bifurcate into the power, fuel, heat, diesel, water. Let's say the energy utility cost is 100. So then how this 100 should be bifurcated into all those five components. So this is another thing that we will study. The next we will also capture the cost that incurred for repair and maintenance of the machine, that incurred for quality control, that incurred for R&D for producing the better quality of sugar. The next concept is about the subcontracting, external processing, additive cost, byproducts, factory overhead, means other overheads which we will discuss as part of the additional concepts when we are clear with the main concept of utilizing the raw materials, indirect materials, some performing some activities, bringing the cost of some overheads like repair and maintenance, quality cost, research and development, and bifurcating the energy and utilities into multiple other sub cost components. So in part 1, let us keep our discussion limited to this. In the second part, we will discuss more so that we finally will be ready to configure all those discussions into SAP. I am closing for the day. We'll meet again tomorrow. Thank you.